Welcome back, everyone. I'm going to post several videos tonight updating you guys on some of the bigger signings today. We'll start off with the Raiders. The Raiders add Lamarr Woodley and Justin Tuck. Tuck to a 2-year, $11 million deal. Woodley to a 2-year, $12 million deal. Woodley was cut earlier this offseason by the Steelers, and Tuck came to the Raiders as an unrestricted free agent. Now, what you get in Woodley is this. You get a guy who's had 57 sacks from 2007 to 2013. The last 2 seasons for Woodley, not living up to par. The Steelers gave him a very lucrative contract. Okay, 2 off seasons ago, a combination of being hurt, and you heard whispers of him maybe not being in the shape he was in beforehand to earn that contract. I think you're going to get a guy in Woodley who's still 29 years old. He's not over the hill. You're going to either get a guy who mails it in, which I don't expect, or you're going to get a guy who's rejuvenated to sort of reboot his career. Sometimes for these guys, when the team that drafted them, then releases them, especially after signing the player to a big-time deal, you often see the player, especially when he's on the good side of 30, come out motivated that next year. And this 2-year, $12 million contract, he probably looks at as a stepping stone to a bigger deal down the line. So we'll see what Lamarr Woodley can offer. Now remember, he's going to fit as a 4-3 defensive end in this scheme. He played in a 3-4 all those years under Dick LeBeau. He fits as a 4-3 defensive end, and we know Justin Tuck, fits as a 4-3 defensive end from his days with the Giants. Now, Tuck is also unique because he can kick inside during pass rush situations and rush from the inside as well. He was a valuable weapon for the Giants in that respect. Tuck, I thought, had an above average last season. Maybe was not up to par the 1 or 2 years before. Again, a lot of that due to injury. With Woodley and Tuck, a big part of their production is going to be tied to can they stay on the field. From a pass rush standpoint, I think Woodley and Tuck individually, if they stay healthy, will more than be able to replace the pass rushing stats that Lamar Houston left. But what you have to remember is Houston's also one of the better run-stopping defensive ends in the league. How does that area of the defense flourish or not flourish with Woodley and Justin Tuck? That remains to be seen. But they get both these guys. Tuck 2 years, $11 million. Woodley 2 years, $12 million. I'm sure Reggie McKenzie's thinking as well is to have these guys step in and be leaders for a young defense. A role that Tuck is very familiar with from his days with the Giants. So we'll see how this develops here. But I like both of these moves. Obviously, if these guys stay healthy, if they had no problem staying healthy and productive, that you wouldn't have been able to get them for this amount of money. So there is a little bit of risk involved, but I like the risk because I think at minimum, one of these 2 guys will pan out and stay healthy and be productive. Best case, both of them do. Guys, that's my breakdown of the signings of Lamarr Woodley and Justin Tuck. Hit me up in the comments. Hit me up on Twitter. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, guys. It's completely free. I'm updating you guys on all the happenings in the NFL offseason, and I do a lot of NFL draft stuff too, guys. So keep it right here. Be sure to subscribe. Have a great night.